Welcome to Let's Get Juicy podcast, where I'm your favorite host, Juicy. And over here we talk about everything and definitely keep it spicy and things get really juicy. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for me. Thanks for joining us again on Let's Get Juicy podcast, where I'm your host, Juicy. And today we have Quamy. How are you doing today, Quamy? Thanks for joining us.
This your girl, Big Quamy, not the little one. Know what's popping. I'm doing great. How about you?
Welcome and thank you for joining us, Big Quamy. Thank you for joining us. And for people who are just discovering you, how would you introduce yourself? Like, when did you first realize music was something you wanted to pursue?
I would first introduce myself as an ambitious woman. I put my all into anything that I do with life. I'm gonna put my all into it, the best that I know how. But yes, rapping is not my passion really, but I'm just good at it. And I write down my raps mostly. And my husband taught me how to rap because you were rapping before me. But yes, that's how rapping came about. My husband was rapping first. He taught me how to write it, and I was singing in church also. So I guess I put that singing with the rapping, and yeah, I rapped the lyrics that I wrote down in there. But yes, that's how it came about, rapping. And I love to cook first though. Cook and create content.
Okay, that's good. And I see you be throwing the fuck down too. I be seeing them pictures and videos on your page. So you definitely begins the fuck down in that motherfucking kitchen. So how has being a wife influenced your creativity as far as like being an influencer, doing music? I know you said your husband inspired you to do music. Even your creativity as far as in the kitchen, like how has being a wife influenced your passion and your creativity?
Being a wife has influenced me with my creativity. I know I gotta be respectful, and I know I gotta put my all into it because I'm a reflection of my husband. We are one. And also, I put love into the food especially. I don't want any negative energy on the food. I'm on a spiritual, godly journey, and I'm working on my health, my physical health. All the healths actually, mental, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. But yeah, that's how it influenced. Gotta be respectful, put love into it, put my all into it, and all that good.
I love that, especially the God into it. Having God in there, I love that. And like, okay, so what's one thing that you feel people misunderstand about balancing marriage and a career? Because like with you and your husband, like y'all happy as hell. Y'all able to balance each other out. Like, and I love it. Like you said, you a reflection of him. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I always see you happy on social media and whatnot and everything. Like, so it speaks for itself. So like, what kind of advice would you give? I mean, what's one thing that you feel like people misunderstand about balancing marriage and a career?
A piece of advice that I would give about balancing marriage and career is I would advise to put the marriage before it all. God first, then the marriage, and then the career. Because if your spouse lose that job today or tomorrow, y'all gonna have to be there for one another. The job don't come before that, dude. I mean, they don't come before each other. That's the advice I would give. Put your spouse first. Put the marriage first. Well, matter of fact, put the marriage second. God first, if that's what your religion is. But you know what I'm saying.
And that's great advice. I love it. That is great advice. So as far as like content creating, like, okay, so when did you start creating content? And like, which platform helped you grow the most so far?
Thank you so much, girl. Yes. And also, I started creating content in 2022, almost 4 years ago. Facebook is the one that helped me grow the most as well. This where I got the most followers. This where I mainly do the content at. The only platform, because I don't do Instagram and none of that. I probably should, but I don't. Only Facebook.
You welcome. And like, what can people expect next from you? I know you do music and you do content, and like you said, content is your main focus. That's your main thing. So like, what can we expect next from you? And like, where can people follow and support you?
Expect the unexpected, but nah, for real though, y'all can expect more have content, more cooking content. And I do also have to make more music. I'm just promoting the music that I already have for right now, because as I said, the music is not my passion. That's why I haven't did it in a while, but I am good at it. I gotta do more, yeah. But expect more content, hair, food, all that good stuff, voiceover with the content stuff. And expect me to post more good meals. Pictures of that.
Yes. I love the energy. And that's lead. That is lead. So what advice would you give your younger self? Like, if you could go back and tell your younger self anything right now, what would it be?
The advice I would give my younger self is, other people's opinion of me does not define me. And also, watch who and what you give your time, energy, patience, and love to. Also, I would tell my younger self to keep going, girl. You got this. And be patient. Your time is gonna come.
Love it. I love your energy. I love your fucking energy. Can't lie. I love your fucking energy. And I love it. Okay. And one last question before we get up out of here. What's the best piece of advice that you could say that you've ever received? What's the best piece of advice that you could say that you've ever received?
The best advice I ever got was to keep my vibrations or energy high. Try to remain positive as much as I can.
Sleep. I love it. And thank you again for joining us again, Quamy. And you all have a great night. That's it for Let's Get Juicy Podcast.